Goodwill's open? Okay. Got my keys. Hey, what's up? Yep, on our way to finally getting to go to Goodwill. My name's Josh. It's my awesome wife Brittany with me. Yes, I got my partner in crime to help me find some stuff. This is Flips, Finds, and Fun. It's the name of the channel. If you're new to it, hey, subscribe, hit the like button. I feel those like buttons when you hit them. But yeah, as I was saying, getting to go to Goodwill. You've probably realized how bad I've missed going to a Goodwill. I've been to like a little consignment shop and find little stuff here and there. But Goodwill, I've like slow rolled past the Goodwill just to look in the window. It's been a long time. So this is the first opportunity, and in our area, you know, as you know, or if you didn't know, in Virginia, they are slowly opening a few here and there. Their plan is to open 3 days a week. Well, sorry, not 3 days a week. They're picking Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those 3 days during the week to announce 2 to 3 stores opening for limited times through the day, usually 11 to 6. These were the 2 that were closest to where we live, that we can get to within, you know, 45 minutes. So we're gonna try to check out 2 today. We're gonna try to get a little bit of footage of what we find. Hopefully some good stuff. We're going kind of in the middle. Maybe we find the restocking time. Maybe. They opened at 11. We grabbed some lunch and really just wanted to hang out with my wife too. She's gonna be the good luck charm. I already know it. So she'll be like, "What about this?" And it'll be, you know, worth $200. So we're gonna go check them out, see if we find anything. If we don't, I'm just gonna love the feeling of going into Goodwill. So we're on our way there. So when we get there, hey, we'll let you see what we find. Yep, so we got to Goodwill. My wife had her mask on. I had my handy dandy bandana. This was the first stop. We're hoping to find some good stuff. Yeah, they're going through all the precautions, just making sure, you know, I go to the wrong door, so going through all the precautions and stuff. But once we get inside, I go for my #1 spot. You know, if you didn't already know, it's shoes. This particular store, they do this nice little table setup where they put some like pretty decent shoes. You know, if you're looking at this kind of the spread of the table, I went after 1 pair. There were some Nike Air Flights. You know, they're the 2013 model. You know, shoes are one thing I don't have to look up. Some of the other stuff I probably should, because my wife's gonna pick up a pair that I even mentioned that I was gonna look up and I didn't. But those Nike Airs, they'll clean up pretty good. This right here, these were a pair of Chuck Taylors, but you know, they were leather, because you picked them up and said they were pretty heavy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you know, the main reason I put them back down is there's typically canvas that people go for. I could be totally wrong. You guys might see this and go, "Why didn't you get them?" But I just go after the canvas ones. I mean, these weren't in bad shape. They were in pretty good condition, but super heavy leather. They were Converse. They're just a little different. So my wife also finds a pair of Shape Ups. I'm checking out these. They're a basketball shoe. Nothing. They're in good shape, but typically, if you're looking at, you know, generic sports shoes that don't have a big following, they you know, they'll pull in a little bit of money, but wasn't crazy about them. My wife did have a pair of Shape Ups over there. These were just pretty busted on the front toe. Didn't really go with those. Another good thing is hats. Like, hats do really well. And in here there was, you know, a few pretty good ones. I must say, there was a couple Orioles hats, Redskins hat, and even after watching this video later, there's probably 3 or 4 more hats that I could have got, but if you all couldn't tell already in the video, I was just excited to be in a Goodwill. I was just super excited to be able to go through, to look through stuff. There's another Orioles hat that my wife found. I can kind of bundle up with the other one. Yeah, that one that she's grabbing right there, the Dodgers hat. I was just like, man, should have grabbed that. That Cavaliers hat wasn't too bad, but I picked up 4 pretty good ones. So all in all, not too bad. They run about $3 each. Nothing else really in that bin. We kind of flipped through there, but good to at least see. This is why I said my wife was the good luck charm. I'm just walking on and she's like, yeah, see those Keens right there? These do pretty good. See, I told you you were a good luck charm. Yeah, she's here with me doing the commentary, but next you're gonna see where I got really excited. Like I said, I love shoes, and when you find a bin that they have just pulled out that is this loaded, yes, what you just saw my hand do was, you should have heard the expression and the noise that came out of my face. Like I threw so many in. We put a few of these back, but some really good finds in here. They're out of the shot, and you'll see it later on in the video. My wife grabs a pair of Nike golf shoes. They're the Tiger Woods golf shoes. Comps for those are going 40-50 bucks. Pretty good. These Adidas that I'm spending so much time, they were just the first colorful pair. I ended up putting these back just because cleaning that foam was going to be a little tough. But just kind of looking through here, there was just really good stuff. I want to say in this one alone, we probably got 10 pair.
10 pairs of shoes, yeah.
So we got 10 pair right out of this. And just as you tune in, you'll see a few. There were some shoes that just piqued our interest. Were pretty exciting, but there were more on the back side here. Yeah, and there's even a few in here that you're not gonna see in this footage. Somehow I lost some footage. And I made a little pause spot when I do the kind of big review at the end. Pair of Cole Haans, and it was a pair of Echo dress shoes, right? Something else that my wife pointed out that we didn't see, and that was the second time around. If you haven't heard that before, make a second round trip around the store, especially when you're kind of going in and you're kind of looking over everything. I go to my 2 favorite departments, which is typically the shoes first, electronics, then hard goods, and I try to make a second loop all the way around. Right here, FootJoy Superlights, FootJoy golf shoes. If you find them in good shape, they do very well. And then right here behind it were these Columbia women's winter boots that I know Columbia's slowed down a little bit, but they were just a no-brainer. They were just in phenomenal shape. So we went ahead and threw those in the basket. I was just very excited to have my wife there. It's good to have you there. She's digging in, figuring stuff out. As you see, we've already filled the basket with quite a few pair of shoes. We have those hats in there. Shoes was the primary find at this Goodwill. These were over in the bags. Hey, look in bins that are near other bins. Always check the bins. Solomon running shoes. I was back and forth on these. You see me messing with this one little spot. It wasn't coming off bad, but there's one little piece of the sole that was kind of peeling back. And if you know anything about these shoes, even if I didn't fix that and I let somebody know the issue, there's still a shoe in this condition that could probably go for 20 bucks. If I put a little shoe glue on there, it'll probably go for a little bit more. But yeah, we're kind of checking. I don't really even show a lot of footage of going through the aisles because by this time I was just so excited. I didn't really concentrate on anything in the aisles, and they primarily, wouldn't you say they filled just with the dress shoes?
Dress shoes, heels, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't, I do really well with the athletic shoes. But yeah, no, good finds. Like I said, there's still a few more that aren't going to be in this footage that you will see a little bit later. But like I said, hey, maybe you haven't had a chance to get in the thrift store, or maybe you've been curious on what the feel is. Hey, let this just be a good perspective for you. And like I said, I know nothing about stuff like that, so I just don't look it up. I just say stick with what you're the most comfortable with. If you have time, and I do that, I scan some items and look them up if I'm kind of curious and learning something new. But for the most part, as you can see, I just kept returning these shoes because I felt like there were probably some $10, $15, $20 pair in there. Then my wife finds the really good find.
Just for our son. New pair of play shoes.
The important find. Hey, don't be too above like getting some thrift store stuff for yourself and your family. Like, you'll find some really good stuff. These are just shoes that he's 4, so his feet are constantly growing. They're going to constantly be moving, so we'd like to find stuff like that for him as well. Next up, just to really give you an overview, there wasn't anything to be excited about in the hard goods. We scanned a few items, we checked out items, but for the most part, wasn't anything too exciting.
No.
There's a couple VRs, they did pretty well over the last season we were kind of in, but you know, I don't know anything on the branding of them, things like that. If you guys see anything in here, not saying I'm going to immediately run up there and get it, but this one wasn't very crowded, so I don't think people are venturing back out yet. And like I said, you know, kind of in the beginning of the video, they're slowly opening these up. They're kind of getting around to it. But yeah, basic some other stuff that I kind of looked over was an air purifier. Looked a little bit older than the ones you see, different model. I think I did end up looking that one up, but wasn't anything that impressive. Yeah, so we kind of just moved on. Like I said, if you see stuff in here and you can just say, Josh, why didn't you take a chance on that? Why didn't you pick that up? Or go back and get it. I have no problem. Drop me a comment. Let me know. I know, because now I'm watching this along with you all. I'm seeing that NutriBullet right in front of me.
I looked at it and I just don't really know much about electronics.
Here's a tip for you. If you're concentrating on one thing, you're going to see a few pairs of shoes that you didn't see earlier. Those are the Rocket Dogs I picked up, the Rocket Dog high tops. They do pretty well for the most part. Everything else is already kind of tucked away in there. These are some books for my son, the shoes for my son, but we got that entire bag, shoes, hats, everything, for 55 bucks. Not mad at that at all. So, pretty good finds at the first one. I think we're getting ready for the next stop. Alright, that was better than I expected.
It was fun.
My first love in flipping shoes. I'm going to try to get the bandana off because they weren't enforcing the mask.
It's not here yet.
Still wanted to wear it in. But yes, if you saw that, what, 10 pair of shoes. We got 1 pair for our son, couple books, couple hats. Hard goods weren't the best.
Yeah.
It was okay. But like I said, my first love in flipping is shoes, and you guys saw the perspective of seeing the rack. If you would have seen my face looking at that rack, that was a lot of fun, finding all those. So we're gonna head off to the next Goodwill that you get to do too. So that'll be fun today. All right, getting ready for the second Goodwill. All right, I'm asking you in your opinion, which one was better? First one or the second one? We can't tell them what's in the second one yet.
Well, I feel like that'll still give it away if I say which one right now.
Well, you just tell me, because people have different opinions.
Well, I think the first one was better, so they can be the judge, I guess. They'll see what we find here.
This will determine whether you're going after what you like and what will make you more money. That's where your mind has to be. The second one, I will just tell you now, I think the profit will be better off of this one.
Probably right.
As I told you, my routine, I go shoes, electronics, and then I go through the hard goods. Don't really focus on clothes too much, but you even experienced this. We went straight for shoes. Not every shoe section's the same, is it?
Not at all. This one didn't have nearly the same amount of shoes or quality of shoes either.
Now, I'm glad I did film this because they just started doing this. They haven't been selling the shoes at a little higher premium, but this pair of Jordans, these were the Welcome Home Jordans. I actually did pick these up. I waited till I was about ready to leave. They were $15 comps. I did look them up while I was in the store. They were going for anywhere from 45 to 60, so not bad for 15 bucks, and they were really good shape. They started like you have to pick the other shoe up, but just to let you know, so even the other shoes you see on this end cap were their best shoes they had. So that's what was kind of a letdown. So I didn't really show the whole shoe section. It wasn't great at all. I find this item, and if you see this guy in the red shirt, he was kind of eyeballing it. But I think I was there first. No, it's not the Brother printer, even though that would be a fun gag gift to send to somebody. It was this awesome VHS DVD recorder. What brand was it again? Was it the
Pioneer? It was Panasonic.
Panasonic. My wife looked it up really quick. Had the power cord. Did not have the remote. I'll still look around a little bit. But we plugged it in just to double check. As you see here, you know, most of your Goodwill should have that for you if you're not used to that. If you want to see an electronic. So first thing, it came on. Second thing, it's a drum roll. Wait for it. It says DVD. But yes, it opened. You can test it really quickly there. This in particular was 16 bucks, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Comps were anywhere 140 to 170. Probably the best find of the day.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And we weren't hitting on a lot in this one, but it was enough like cool stuff. This was another thing. Monster cables, I did not know a lot about them. I've seen them in the past where people have used them. Had a barcode on it. It was going for $2.25. Looked it up. Easy flip. People are paying shipping. I can make a good $10 to $12. So if you don't have that eBay app, open it up, scan, as you see that I'm doing here. Scan the barcode, see what they're going for, hit filter, see how many are listed. It's a very smart thing. If there's a ton listed and people are just competing with each other, this one had about 5, so it wasn't too bad. And then I went to sold comps, and they were selling pretty regularly. So, you know, just went ahead and scanned it just to see what it is. If you guys didn't know, we're out in the yard having a good time. That's my son in the background. He's singing a song about sticks that he's found in the yard. So he's having a good time. It's one other item that's kind of underneath where this guy was standing. Just looked kind of cool. I've never seen one. There were no sold comps on it. I opened it up. It looked to be in pretty good shape, but it's a little stand that exactly what it says. It dispenses golf balls for you. I got a ton of golf balls with some of the other online auctions I've been doing. So I was like, this is kind of cool. I may bundle it with some golf balls. Also, I have the ball picker upper. I think these will be kind of a big bundle deal that may do really well for somebody who's just wants to hit some golf balls in the backyard or has a driving net, something like that. But like I said, once again, I scanned it. No solds on it, so I'll do a little more research. It was only $3.25, and it was still in the plastic inside, so in my opinion, pretty good find. So yeah, my GoPro died while we were in there, but you saw this thing. Comps are showing like 150. It is the Panasonic DVD, also recorder. So great find. I'll look for a remote for it too. Picked up some cables in there for $1 to go with it. Picked up a pair of Jordans. They were 15. They're going for about 50, 60 bucks. Took a chance on this thing. It's big time golf season. It's just a ball feeder. I mean, it was $3, so we'll see. And then this thing went through the checkout, and then I saw this right afterwards. Comps are going anywhere from $70 to $100. Got it for $22, $25, so should do pretty good there. Pretty good day all in all. What do you say? What do you say, honey? Good day? Yeah. So we'll kind of lay all this stuff out kind of when we get back home. All right, so just a quick review. Some of the stuff that missed in the footage, but the stuff I got today. Yeah, this awesome Panasonic VCR DVD. It's a DVR combo. That thing should do really well. Thing you didn't see, stopped at one other little thrift store. Got that for 99 cents. It's the old Domino's spokesperson. Another thing at the Goodwill was this automatic shower cleaner. $22. They're selling for $70 to $100. Picked it up in the hard goods. Took a chance on this it's a golf ball feeder. Might sell it with some golf balls. Picked up these 4 hats here you saw in the video. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pair of shoes today. So not too bad. Spent a total of $120 altogether. 3 pair of shoes I forgot. The Tommy Hilfiger boots, the Cole Haans, and the Echoes. Together, I think should probably turn around to minimum, especially with that item and that item. Trying to guess sales or profit. I'd probably say profit of $300 easily. Just going by the low end. Tell me what you think. Like I said, all in 120 bucks. Not too bad. And I actually forgot one pair. Yeah. This pair of Jordans, the Welcome Home Jordans. All in all, do a little more close up. Clean the bottom a little bit, but overall, incredible condition. So that makes 11. And like I said, $120 all in. Even if each pair of shoes went for, $15, making all that money back. So should be great. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks, like I said, just being such a supportive family. You are all awesome. Getting new subscribers every week. Maybe you now want to be a new subscriber. So please hit it. Give this video a like. If you watched some of the footage and you saw stuff I missed, let me know. Because your comments, somebody will read them and be able to find some more great stuff. I just always say thank you for being the awesome family. Once again, my name is Josh. Thanks for hanging out. Tune back in for the next video or the next live. Would love to get to know you and meet you. Have a great one, and we'll see you next